All right, we're back. Floor is done. Everything looks good. Access panel. He covered up my cleanouts. I don't know why he did that. Covered up my freaking number 2. This, yeah. Covered up my cleanouts. I don't know what he doesn't understand about. You got freaking idiot, man. Why did he take out my stub out, dude? There's a clean out right here. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Or maybe it's below on this one. I can't remember. But everything else is good. All right, let's start with the kitchen. Had a clean out right here. Guy covered it up. Nice. At least there's a tailpiece.
No, you got 2 tailpieces now.
Yeah, I got 2 tailpieces. One here and one here. Perfecto. Now I'm just gonna have to tell him to open up right here. Actually, the clean out might be down here. See, I can't remember. I don't know why he would think it's okay to cover up the clean outs, especially when I told him, hey, don't cover up the clean outs. As a matter of fact, he covered up the clean out in the bathroom for the toilet. And I said, hey, dude, because he sent me a picture. He's like, hey, it's almost done. I was like, dude, you gotta not cover up that clean out or the other ones. And he still did it. I don't know what his deal is, but all right, on to the next. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's the sound of a fresh drain. That's the first water that's been ran through the new plumbing system here. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I
Click drain.
went in and updated it. The only one that should be
New
on
faucet,
the
actually kind of a decent one. No floorboards, so it's gonna sit nice and flush. Got 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. Ooh, I bought the right supply hoses. For that one I didn't. That's okay, I have angle stop adapters. All right, let's put this together. Let's put this together. Okay, nothing's siliconed in yet. But before I do that, put on this and putty or this. A rubber gasket. Nope. I tried it once. Maybe a video I did 6 months ago. I tried one of these and guess what? It leaked. I'll never use it again. Centered it. yeah, we're 16 off the center. So it's perfect. A little space right here. That's the, he originally covered that up. And I said, hey dude, I'm gonna need that. Because that's for the sewer. If you want to snake the sewer without having to pull the toilet. So, all right, let's tie in the drain. I always get the longer ones because I never know how long I'm gonna need, and I can just loop them and they don't kink. Yeah. All right. I saw a drip. Damn it, man. It's this. It's probably just not tight enough. There you go. Just wasn't tight enough. Now it's good. I just hand tightened it. I need to put an 1.25 inch nut on here. This is 1.5 inches. That's 1.25 inches. It really doesn't matter because this is about down to there. The only time it would really matter is if there was a clog, but it's a nice faucet. Alright, tighten that up one more time. That looks good. Alright, toilet time. Very nice. This is 1/2 inch. The angle stop is 3/8, so I got to put on a angle stop adapter to make that work. And it's not your typical angle stop adapters. I'll show you what it is. All right, so you have your standard. This is 1/2 inch by 3/8 adapters right here, standard. But because I have a 1/2 inch supply hose and I need to reduce to 3/8, it's a little bit different. So Fluid Master makes these and I got a lot of these. I didn't realize I had so many of these. Man. Fluid Master makes these little kits that come with their universal supply hoses, and I believe it's the brass looking one here. This will reduce, this will go on to a 3/8 but increase to 1/2 inch outside diameter. So I rarely use them, but it's really nice to have them when you do need them. Oh, looks like I won't have to open. One of these is for like 7/8 comp. I think it's this one. But let me show you. I'll show you how it works. So normally, like with these, I actually have to use one of these. So let me just show you how it all works. Okay, this is the front, the first unit. The reason I'm coming in here first is because, so this is 3/8, that's 1/2 inch, and that's 1/2 inch. But next door, the angle stop is 3/8. So this, if I wanted to reduce this is 1/2 inch. If I want to reduce it down to 3/8, this just threads on here. It's not threading because, there we go. They got frickin' drywall and crap all over this, but that reduces it down. But I have 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch angle stops, so that's it right there. I just had to break through. So this reduces up from 3/8 to 1/2 inch. Let me go next door and I'll show you. Okay, so this one's really going to be tough to thread on because these guys didn't pay no mind to these angle stops. Frickin' jerks. But this is 1/2 inch, and so is this. But this side is 3/8. These work well. You just thread this on. I'm gonna need to two-hand this, but I'll show you when it's done. Okay, with these, there is a stopping point. You want to thread these on until they won't go anymore, and it will eventually stop. And that's how you go from 3/8 to 1/2 inch if you ever run into that issue. Okay. That's it. The Lexel. No leakies. All good, man. No leakies. It's a Gerber Viper. It's like Gerber's most affordable toilet. It's like $210. Really nice toilet. All right. We're gonna go next door and do the same exact thing with the same exact vanity, faucet, toilet, kitchen sink, everything. So I'm probably not gonna show it. I'll just show you the finished product because I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing. If something pops up, like a learning thing, kind of like that, I'll video it, but it's gonna be the exact same thing. All right, no learning experiences here, pretty straightforward stuff. The only thing I could say is that you'd be surprised, this isn't back pitch, but you'd be surprised at these smaller diameter pipes, especially with sinks, at how back pitched something can be and it'll still drain. I once saw it had a P-trap, and then it literally stepped up and went into the wall, I swear, and it drained perfectly. So if you're ever putting a P-trap together and it's slightly back pitched, it'll still drain. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff. And it's not leaking and it's not draining. But I'm not saying that's right or you want to do that, but anyway. Okay, nothing, no learning here. Pretty straightforward. Now, toilet. Okay, this one. I use shorter ones right here and here. They went in a little better, but no real learning experience there. This is a 1/2 inch, so I won't have any issue putting on the supply hose. All right, set the toilet. Huh?
Lid's not
I
on.
know, I'm gonna put it on. I want to show you really bad. No issues going in. I might have to shim it because the tile is not very, I mean, it's kind of level, but I don't know. But I noticed on the other side, on the other bathroom, we opened up the wall and the guy that did the drywall used some, I think, 3/4 inch drywall. And you can see this is 1/2 inch drywall. And that's why the toilet was right up against it. I don't know what that guy's doing. I mean, he didn't do the baseboards or anything. I guess that's okay because it made putting in the vanity easier.
You could tag him in this video. Let him know.
He's an older guy, so I doubt he even has a phone that has data and YouTube, but
Mail him a letter.
yeah, I will. All right, that's it. And the apprentice, yeah, I'm gonna fire him.